What's poppin' locking y'all? It's your boy Record Millions here, showing you some Battlefield Hardline Beta as I talk about my final thoughts and my final impressions on the actual game. Like I know I did my first impressions last week. Now I'm giving you my last final thoughts, pretty much the verdict. So let's get down to business. This game, bruh, this game, ladies and gentlemen, this game is really gonna be one of the top tier games this year. Now I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like up there, but I mean it is, like in a way, because it has its own formula to it. Yes, you can honestly tell if you like me and you played the preview, like you played the other spinoff, the Battlefield Bad Company, or if you played the other game that was a fill at the time being for Battlefield, which was Medal of Honor. You know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Snow. You know what I'm talking about when I say this game is fun, and it also has stuff from that game, and when you combine those two together, when it plays out and has fun, and it's fun like Battlefield Bad Company, and it has some things from Medal of Honor, and you fuse it together in this game, the way this game is, oh my god, it is fun. It really is. This game is fun. It's fast paced. You actually work together as a team, which I like that. That's one thing I do like about this game. They actually want you to work together as a team. Otherwise, you will not win the correct way, or you will not win at all. Teamwork is key when it comes down to Battlefield, and always has been, and this game has really pulled it off. Because you can go from different places to flank people. If you work the correct way, work strategically, work together as a team, despite the fact that you can only talk to your squad mates unless you go to team chat. Other than that, most of the time, if everybody gets in that sync and gets into that flow, you will win your matches, and you will win every time. Now, I know there might be some times where there might be people better than you, but that's the only way you can win. You gotta play people better than you to win. And this game has that to offer. And that's what I love about this game. Keeps you sucked in. It keeps you wanting more and more and more of it. And like I said, this game is just absolute fun. Now, the whole time I played, I did not really complain, other than a couple of times when of course, because you know it's a beta, that's what you expect. You know something's wrong, you tell the developers about it. But this game has so much to offer. I'm actually excited to see what's going to happen for it in the future. Now, the other cool thing I like about this game is the fact that they implemented a lot of things very well. Like when it came down to, like, when you play heist, you actually breach. Now you have 3 sections, especially on bank job. You have to go from the top of the roof, you go from the back side like through a cafe, or you could come from the roundabout, or the round way where I just came from, that little hallway, and there's like the little entrance to the vault. And if you're the bad guys, like I said, you gotta place the charges like from 3 hot spots, and you can do it from the outside of the vault. But that gives you a different way to like strategize with that. Like, you make people think you're coming from the other end, and they'll be waiting over there, and then after that you get in there, you wear your smoking mask, you can tear gas them out, or you can throw molotovs or incinerators, whatever faction you're playing with. But this game really has so much to offer, and I cannot wait for the actual full game to come out. This game is full of different attachments, full of different equipment, full of different vehicles, full of different freaking ways just to get in there and to get out and to get the job done. I've never had so much fun in such a fast-paced adrenaline rushing game in a long time like this, and this game is going to actually fulfill that. Now, this game is not like the previous Battlefields. Yes, it will have some sort of touches like from the previous Battlefields, but it's not. It's going to be a whole new experience like no other. Now, you might be thinking, how is this going to draw me in? What am I going to want to get the game? Why would I want to get this game? You would want to get this game because it's something different. Yeah, you're probably thinking I could play Counter-Strike or go back and play Rainbow. But this is a whole new feel, a whole new sort of deal that you're dealing with on Battlefield. And they did it in a very cool way. Visual Games and DICE worked on this together. DICE co-developed most of the remainder of this game is mostly visual. And they did a really good job. Like, I know, like I said, this was their first time doing an FPS like this, other than that DLC they did, the last one they did for Battlefield 3. But other than that, this is gonna be worth it. Now, don't take my word for it completely, but I can say that this game's gonna be off the chain. But I'm not sure about the launch, because you know usually every time EA games come out, there's always something going on with their servers the day of the launch. But let's just hope that doesn't happen with this game. Let's just really do hope that does not happen. But I can honestly tell you, this game has so much, like the vehicles. Oh my god, yes, it doesn't have tanks like the previous Battlefields, but it has enough vehicles to keep you driven to want to play it more and want to use them. And that's what exactly we need. Like, you won't have to be worried about getting spammed by missiles from a tank. Yeah, there's still helicopters, but they give you battle pickups, and that's one thing I like. Most of the good stuff you think you used to have on you as like a equipment is now a battle pickup, from a light machine gun to the grapple hooks that they implemented and the zip lines, as well as the rocket launchers and stuff like that. Stingers, like anti-vehicle and anti-land and anti-air vehicle rockets are battle pickups now, so that's actually cool. That makes you have to strategize a little more. But like I said, this game's all about strategy, getting in and getting out, and I cannot wait for this to come out. People say it's gonna fail. They ain't giving it a chance. It's those other people that sit there and didn't even bother to try the beta or even try to look at it because they said this game looks like trash. Like, graphically, this game doesn't look bad. It doesn't have to look super realistic, but it don't look bad. It's just enough to capture my attention, keep me involved with it, and want to know what's going on. But until then, I hope you guys like this impression. Hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new. Peace. Your boy Rep out. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Charismatic Fox. One, y'all. One.